Okay, hi, my name is Darren. Welcome back to my Archaludon channel. So for those who are new here, I'm a competitive player who likes to play doubles in the VGC formats. And yes, Pokemon Champion is here. Well, it has been about 3 weeks old right now. So I think by now, if by the time you watch this video, you should have enough victory points so that you are able to get a lot of Mega Stones right now. So, but I will still be using some Pokemons that you can only get in the early access, just in case if you just started. Yeah, you are welcome to feel free to use my rented codes and rented team. So yeah, if you haven't checked out my other videos, I already have post some videos. Please check them out and use them if you have there are mega stores already in the early game. So feel free to check it out. So today's episode, I will be using Mega Beedrill because that is the one of the mega stores that you can get during the tutorial. And in fact, in fact, after making videos for the another 2 mega stones, then I will spam all the rest of the mega stones that you can get in the tutorial. So stay tuned for that. So that will be the plan for the future plan. So yeah, today is Mega Beedrill. I've been trying so hard just to find out how am I going to make full use of Mega Beedrill, because I feel, in my own opinion, once you Mega, its damage output is actually pretty strong, but it is just not as strong as Busker Legion, because this team is, it feels like it's a Busker Legion team. So yeah, Busker Legion, I feel that the damage output is just way higher. The only downside, okay, not downside, if there's a fire type, you can lead with Pelipper and Busker Legion, but I think Busker Legion will excel well once you are using it as a late game. Because of Last Respect, if the more allies that is dead or fainted, your Last Respect will increase by 50 base power per ally's death. So if you are the only last one standing, you have 200 base power on Last Respect, and he has adaptability, and you have a Choice Scarf, Jolly Nature, Stab, Last Respect is just gonna wreak havoc. So yeah, but just spoiler alert, once you Mega your Beedrill, it is the 3rd fastest Pokemon in the game of this current season. The fastest is Mega Aerodactyl, followed by Mega Alakazam, and then Mega Beedrill. So because of that, you must have Jolly Nature in Beedrill. You must, otherwise you will be in a very bad spot. So spoiler alert, Mega Beedrill will outspeed Jolly Nature Busker Legion with Choice Scarf. So yeah. So it's an option that you can just outspeed Busker Legion, just saying, just to let you know. But otherwise, yeah, this Beedrill team is a bit of a similar build. If I can just U-turn into the main core of this strategy is all surrounding Archaludon. To be honest, this is more like an Archaludon team rather than a Mega Beedrill team. So basically, it's just get the stamina, get all my electro shock boost under the rain. Rain is really important in this matchup, so I need to have a good weather control over here. So yeah, and Sinistra, Fair Giraffes, Isenro is just to support, mainly to kind of like support them. Mega Beedrill is just there to kill mons that especially against a fairy type, and a psychic type. So that's the main idea using Mega Beedrill. Even though Archaludon is still weak to, I feel this team is still weak to Garchomp. I have no idea how am I going to play against Garchomp team, but yeah, this is going to be a pretty hard gameplay using a Garchomp Garchomp team. Yeah, so far during my practice run, I think it kind of works pretty well, because you have options to set up a Tailwind, or you can go to Fair Giraffe to prevent a fake out from happening. So that could be an option, and then you can set up a trick room, because Archaludon is kind of a natural slow thing. Just take note that it's actually, this Archaludon is faster than for some reason it's faster than Mega Scizor in this meta right now. I have no idea why, but yeah. So the reason why in this EV spread, or I should say skill point spread, is that for Sinistra and Archaludon, once you set up a Tailwind, it basically outspeed all the Pokemon. Okay, for Archaludon, it will outspeed all the Pokemon, including Mega Aerodactyl. For Sinistra, it's just to mainly outspeed Mega Gengar. So that is just one thing to take note over there. So yeah, I guess that is the team. Isanor is just doing is Isanor will pick out if I can flap, if I can I will hardly use flap this, but parting shot and Dakar Slayer. I think my counter could also be a King Gambit, so yeah, everything is just all got to do with and surround Archaludon. So we will see how it goes. So yeah, that's that. I will see you in the battle. Okay, so this is the first battle. And yeah, we are playing with a first class team, which is not great at all. I can lead with Fairy Giraffe and Beedrill so that I can trip roam and U-turn out. That is the main idea. And then bring into my Pelipper. But the only downside is that if I use this way, I'm not able to bring in Signature. So yeah. This is going to be tough. To be honest, I think I'm faster than Milotic. I am actually faster than Milotic. Yeah, I'm gonna U-turn and trick room. This is just to break his potential. I just hope that it doesn't protect. If it protects, I lost. Good shit. This so that I can bring in Archaludon. Tank some hits. I'm sorry, I'm a mental health. That's why mental health is so important over here. And trick roll. But Milo Take will outspeed me. So there's a problem. So I'm expecting Frostlight to swap, and I can bring in my Pelipper out. So that is the main idea. That's the main idea of using this strategy. The only downside is that, yeah, you are taking risk on my Archaludon to he's trying to freeze me. I need to take some damage, so that's the problem. So this will get rid of Minotaur. So that's a pretty good thing. Okay, it doesn't get rid of him. And okay, this I don't think it's game over, to be honest. I don't think it's game over, but yeah, that is the idea of the strategy. That is the main idea of this strategy. So yeah, U-turn, swap, trick room, yeah. But I feel the game is not over because it is pretty easy to counter this team. It's really easy. You just need to swap your mons out, and you're good to go. So yeah. But this is clearly a weather wall, and that's the reason why I don't. If there's a weather wall, I won't send out my Mega Pokemon. But for this case, I think the disadvantage of using a Mega Pokemon is that you need to Mega first so that you can activate your weather. So because of that, you must bring your Mega Pokemon at the front, unless you don't want to use a weather wall. So that's my own perception. Correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah. Okay, great game, great first game. A forfeit, so nice. So I guess I'll see you in the next few battles. Okay, the snake's battle. Okay, now this time is gonna be pretty hard because of Hydreigon. So because of this, I actually, to be honest, I still don't mind leading with Beedrill and Giraffe. Using this combo again. I actually don't mind that. It's just so that I can set up a trick room from happening. So yeah. Sneasler is going to be a little annoying, but we will see how it goes. Yep, Hydreigon, nice. The only way to get rid is a Scarf user, but this is a U-turn, and I can trick room. I should get rid of Hydreigon unless it's a Sash. They should double down into my Giraffe. Yeah, I knew it. Scarf. Yeah, I knew it. Scarf. Oh! And that powers, okay. Yeah, GG. Wow, Scarf. Oh, I didn't expect that. So the good thing is that he is stuck. This is just a free protect and tailwind. And Garchomp, your most... Okay, he is still going to stay in. Okay. Okay. Wow. Gonna Dragon Pulse into you and White Guard. So that I can force Garchomp to swap out. Now I outspeed Hydreigon. But not Garchomp. Please don't be Sash. Nice. I got this feeling you are Whitehead, so yeah. So now Garchomp may swap, but to be honest, I can still tank one hit. I'm going to Dragon Pulse as I'm expecting you to encore into me. Actually, should I? Yeah, I think I'll Dragon Claw and I can take one upgrade. Oh, he's Sunny Day. Okay. I can take one upgrade. Okay, you just get rid of your Wind. Please land and Hurricane. I needed that to land a hit. Yes! I needed that. I needed that. And goodbye, Garchomp. Oh my god. Okay. Woo. Okay, the game is still not over. The game is still not over. Wow. I'm at full health, man. I'm at full health. I'm going to Dragon Pulse and White Guard. You should be Heat Wave. You should be Heat Wave. Now you know. This could be my last turn of Tailwind. Yeah, I think this is my last turn of Tailwind. So at this point, I'm going to protect and Tailwind up so that my Archaludon can do Dragon Pulse again. Because Dragon Pulse won't kill. But I don't know whether ball will kill. I mean, I don't know if I will be able to double down. No, they are not able to use they can't use. Oh man, that is so weak. Yeah. Like it. Two more turns, he's going to protect, he's going to double protect. No, okay, I kill here. Boom! Yes! Do not lose hope. This is... What this means is do not lose hope. Even if 2 mons against 4, you can still win. I got lucky there. A hurricane, because a hurricane is a 70% miss. You can miss in that. No, it has a 70% accuracy under the sun, so yeah, lucky me. But it does make sense that he has to go in the sunny day. It does make sense for that. So yeah, because all of their mons are already pretty fast. So yeah. GG. Oh, what a great game, but no Beedrill action, but I don't mind that. So yeah, okay. I guess I'll see you in the next one. Okay, next game. Actually, I did forget to mention. I guess Dark type is kind of big. It's kind of my big weakness, especially a Scarf user. So yeah, then that would be a GG. So now, because of this, is Incineroar a pretty good option? Or Beedrill a good option? I don't mind Beedrill and Giraffe so that I can, yeah, you know, do the same shenanigans. Yeah, I think it's the same thing all over again. It's the same thing all over again. And if it leads with Talonflame, I am not gonna touch Talonflame at all. Because of my Giraffe, I'm not gonna touch Talonflame. Then he will be stuck there and he can't use Brave Bird or anything. If he, unless it's a fire type attack, then okay, kudos. But otherwise, Talonflame, Giraffe is a good counter against Talonflame, so he should not bring in Talonflame. I'm expecting Kangaskhan and Diesler, so yeah. Okay, Kangaskhan and Hatterene, so that is a little annoying. Are you going to imprison? Well, anyway, I'm just gonna hard sword into Archaludon. And I'm going Hyper Voice, expecting you to imprison or trick room. So there's not much of a point to do that. Actually, wait, what am I doing? Kangaskhan cannot touch me. I am just going to poison jab, get rid of this Hatterene, and I can trick room. So be trick room, and trick room. Kangaskhan cannot pick out into me. My Beedrill might be dead, but I think it's fine. Okay, you protect your Hatterene. Interesting. Double H, yeah. Annoying, but I have no choice. I need to get rid of that. Hopefully get rid of that mons, but yeah. Because in this way, this guarantees me a trick room. And now I have to flash cannon into Hatterene and Hyper Voice into them. Kangaskhan can't really touch me, so yeah. So unfortunately, no Beedrill action, but Beedrill is just mainly to be back to just U-turn out, so yeah. Or hopefully get rid of mons that can stop a trick room, so yeah. That's the main role of using Beedrill, or Mega Beedrill. Sack it. I'm not going to use any priority attack, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, thanks for the boost. Now, let's see what is your back end on. Okay, I guess I'm not able to. It's really tempting to Helping Hand. It's so tempting to Helping Hand. But I think I'll just Harper Voice. I'm slower than Gardevoir, so that means under Trick Room I should be able to be faster than Gardevoir in the Trick Room. To be honest, I feel Gardevoir will protect. So because of this, I can do more chip damage into Kangaskhan. After this, I have one more turn of Trick Room. No! Wait. We are in the same speed here. Interesting. Kangaskhan is in the same speed here as me. Wow. And Gardevoir didn't protect. Okay. I guess I don't need to set up the range, so okay. Doing pretty good. Milotic. Okay, Milotic is here. So yeah, I'm just gonna Dragon Pulse and how many more turns? 2 more turns, yeah. And Harper Voice, Kangaskhan is gonna be dead here, so yeah. So yeah, pretty good under a Trick Room team. So after this, I'm going to protect, and yeah, it just ended. There's no way you can win, so yeah. Because next turn I will protect, Harper Voice, kill my Giraffe, break my Pelipper, Electro Shot is dead. So GG. Okay, very good. Very good. Gameplay. Not well, I'm sorry Beedrill. This is not your time to shine, but hopefully the next 3 games there will be. So yeah. Okay, I just realized this is actually going to be the last game, but yeah, it seems that I'm able to do it. So the main idea, Mega Beedrill is just mainly, as mentioned, is just to support, but it seems pretty hard to actually. This could be a Incineroar game now, but I fear of Busker Legion. That's why I don't exactly. I can still go into the Trick Room route and see what happens. So it's either Beedrill or Incineroar is a good way to deal with it. But I feel, yeah, Incineroar is just there to have a potential fake out, or otherwise you just parting shot. But reality is a Beedrill game, so I must just use Beedrill. Yeah, if I don't want to set up a Trick Room, I can just go Tailwind, so that is also another option. But actually what I should have done is I should have just gone into Incineroar. It's just so that I can lower the attack. And then Trick Room and Parting Shot. So yeah, that is another way of doing it, of doing this strategy. You don't fake out, you just pretend you want to fake out, but you Parting Shot. So yeah. So yeah, Incineroar and Busker Legion. That is the whole main idea. So because of this, you are not able to fake out. I am going to U-turn. I'm going to break into Busker Legion. And I'm going to trick you. I think Mental Herb is way more important than Cobra Berry or Citrus Berry, I feel. I'm only scared that they are going to Wave Crash and Darkest Lariat straight up into my Beedrill. So yeah. Yeah, I knew it. Oh my god. Oh wow, that's a great. Chop chop. Yeah, I knew it. I knew you were gonna do that. But I guess this is also another good example that the plan fails. At least my Beedrill is still alive. Means I can set up my Tailwind. They do not have any safe switching. Yep, they have no safe switching. I'm going to Electroshock. I won't kill Incineroar, so I will just let Incineroar do his parting shot shenanigans. But I'm going to do this and set up a Tailwind. Busker Legion is stuck in his sash. I can tank a hit from a Wave Crash and a Darkest Lariat, so yeah. If Busker Legion try to Wave Crash, I will get rid of this Busker Legion. So they double swap, which just allows me to Tailwind up, so yeah. And that is why speed is so important. And now I basically outspeed every one of them. I almost get rid of that Caesar. Dragon Pulse into you. Hurricane into Caesar. I will get rid of Komodo. He needs to bullet punch into my... No. Okay. Trying to stall out. But it's fine. I thought I will one-shot Caesar, to be honest. I think I want to Weather Ball into Caesar, just in case he wants to swap into Incineroar, which I highly doubt so, but yeah. Komodo may swap. Yep, Komodo may swap. I'm a special attacker, it doesn't matter. I can tank a bullet punch or anything from him. So this could be my stash. No. Okay, bye. And I'm going to double down into Dragon Komodo. I think I can get rid of... This is my last turn of Tailwind, okay. Kudos to you. I'm going to double down into Komodo. He has to fake out into one of my mons. Let's see if we're going to protect. He might protect, but it's fine. No protect. Nope. You won't survive that. That's why I had to double down there. So the only way is for him to protect, but I feel that if he parting shot, I think I can just make away from it. So yeah, I feel I made a better play in that sense. I'm not sure. I feel that I need to double down because I don't mind if he parting shot or he just attack to break my sash or to boost my defense. I'm alright with that. So yeah, I think that was my thought process over there. So yeah, because otherwise if I were to get rid of the internal raw, then Basket Legion will threaten me and then they can last respect and I will be dead. So that's why. That is the reason why. But because Basket Legion is already at low health, my Mega Beedrill can just get rid of that Basket Legion. So it's still not too bad. So yeah. Yeah, GG. What about the case? GG. So that is the whole gameplay of using this Mega Beedrill. I unfortunately this team doesn't really showcase Mega Beedrill. It's just so that to support the whole trick room shenanigans. Then as a late game, Beedrill is just there to sweep if possible. Then that is what this is what I was trying to show. So yeah. Yeah, anyway, I will bring you into my replicate team or replicate code and I will conclude you from there. Okay, so yeah, this is my replicate team. The main idea is just to lead with Beedrill and Fairy Giraffe so that you can set up a trick room and then you U-turn out into it. If Fairy Giraffe is dead, not to worry. Pelipper has some chance to be able to use a white guard. No, sorry, to set up a tailwind and then just if there is a close combat incoming, then you may want to protect your Archaludon, but otherwise you can just tailwind and then just electro shock and just do all the and then sweep from there. That's the main idea. So I think either way, leading with Beedrill and Fairy Giraffe or Archaludon and Pelipper, I think it's still not as bad. So yeah, and then both Incineroar and Beedrill for this case, it act as a similar role. It's just so that you can parting shot safely and then bring in into Archaludon. So that's the main idea. Sinistcha is just there so that I hardly use Sinistcha for this case, but it is also another option to how do I say? So it's more on like just heal back your own ally. that's the main idea. So yeah, I believe I've showcased that in the first video, if I'm not wrong. I can't exactly recall. But yeah, the main idea for using this Mega Beedrill is just to U-turn and swap into your Archaludon, and then you set out a trick room straight away so that your Archaludon can be in the trick room in the very first turn of trick room. So that's the main idea of setting up a trick room team. This is not a hard trick room team. This is like a semi trick room team. So you still need to play your cards right. If you are going to counter a hard trick room team, then obviously you are not able to use your Beedrill and Fairy Giraffe. Then you need to play things around. Maybe Sinistcha may come in at that point of time. If you are going to play with hard trick room, so that could be an option for it. But otherwise, I think the main core of using this team is, which is also another option, is to lead with Pelipper and Archaludon. So you can just set up a tailwind, protect tailwind, and then you just right have out. So or otherwise you can also lead with Beedrill and Pelipper to set up a tailwind, U-turn out and go into Archaludon. That could also be another option for that. So the only downside is that yeah, people will be able to back out into you or try to disable you to prevent the tailwind from happening. So that will be a bit of a bummer, but yeah, but I think Beedrill and Fairy Giraffe will be a better option, or if not, Archaludon and Pelipper will be a better option, or Incineroar and Pelipper is a better option. Sorry, tongue twister. Okay, yeah, I guess that's that. Let me know in the comments below. I do apologize that I did not showcase the Beedrill action, but much Beedrill action, because this is really make an Archaludon core team. This team is just to substitute with the Busker Legion. I feel Busker Legion will do way better than Beedrill. Just that I think Beedrill may be a bit okay. There's pros and cons, because Beedrill, yes, for tech. If anything happens, or if you want to counter or wait a trick room or a tail win from the opponent, somehow in that situation, then Beedrill may be a good option to protect. But in terms of damage output, Busker Legion will be the best way to go, and yeah, to be able to U-turn, or now I see the reason why, to flip turn out, set up a trick room, and then in late game sweeper, just last respect everything. And because Busker Legion is more bulky, at least it can survive some hits if the trick room is still in action. So yeah, I guess that is that. Yeah, that's that. So yeah, let me know in the comments below whether you agree or you disagree with me, or what is your any other Mega Beedrill team. I saw videos out there are other Mega Beedrill team, but I think this is more suitable for me, and it works pretty well for me too. So it's pretty easy to use, just that if you're going to play with other professional player, you may think twice on how you want to do some leads, because sometimes even Sinisha and Beedrill lead could also be an option, so that you can just reach powder and just do as much damage as possible, bring in your Incineroar and Archaludon at the back. That could also be another option, and Pelipper in that case will be used as a sweeper than as a support. So many ways of doing it. So yeah, that's that. Until then, I will see you next time in the next video. Bye.